Hello, everyone. I am Najwa from the onboarding team, and we are here today for our weekly workshop to assist you with your questions. If you have any questions, please raise your hand and I will unmute your microphone. Please note that this call is being recorded and the recording will be uploaded to our YouTube channel within 24 hours. The link of the channel is already pinned in this chat, in the chat of this call. Um, Again, please unmute yourself. I already allowed your mic.
Yes. Hi. Can you hear me?
Hi. Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Perfect. Um, so here's the question. Yeah. So we are the software management provider across UAE, and we received multiple kind of concerns about what it is to do the multiple scanning of SGTIN items, product items. It is just too many of them. Yeah.
I
And
lost you, Fagan. I can't hear you.
what about now? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
All right, yeah. So what I said is we received multiple concerns about from the pharmacies. That is how hard it is, or how not easy, to do the multiple scanning of items,
Yes,
like items. I mean SGTINs. And
yes,
according to you guys, you have the hierarchy to check the hierarchy of the products.
yes,
Like within one box, it can be different boxes and so on and so on.
yeah,
But it's in your portal, and within your portal, I'm actually able to do the unpacking all, to avoid doing multiple scanning, correct? So with unpacking all, I'm able to do the one shot, so I can see all the items and I can see the hierarchy, but that's on your
yes.
portal. We want to automate that. Of course, we want to connect it to our software because it will be easier for our pharmacies as well. And for that reason, we requested for the API so that we are able to do the hierarchy as well on our portal. So it's also easy for us to the unpacking all the items, so that the customers don't have to do the scanning multiple like times. So do you guys able to provide that?
Um, I will check with the team, but at the moment, the downloadable reports are available on the portal, and it contains like um, many reports, the hierarchy reports, the incoming reports, which also includes the highest level of packing, of aggregation, where the partner can check the SSCC, receive it, pack it, unpack it. But on the API, no, these reports are not available. And we'll check with the team if the request is feasible, and they will implement it in future releases, but I can't promise you with this. We need to check with the team.
So about Excel, it's getting interesting. So you can download it, and I can see all the items and all
Yes, the
the
Spock can download it on the portal.
so all the items, all the SSCCs, patterns, everything, correct?
Yes, of course. Yeah, you can see the source GLN, the destination. You can see so many details of the shipment.
And then it's up to us whether we're
Yes, but
able to
only the
upload
Spock,
it.
but only the Spock has access to these reports
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
portal.
I understand.
Yeah,
I understand. I
yeah.
just asking you. how can I do this integration? Sorry, yeah, how can I connect it to the software? So you mean I can download
Yeah.
and I can somehow connect it to the software which is uploaded? Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, interesting. All right. So how can I get this feedback from you about what the
I
APIs will
think
be?
you raised this with me yesterday. I
Oh,
think you mentioned this in the ticket, right?
it was you. Okay. All right. I
Yeah.
didn't know. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Then I will be in touch with you about it if
Yeah,
possible.
yeah. I'll reply to you also to the same subject.
Mhm. All right. No more questions. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Fagan. Thank you for joining. Sajid, can you please unmute yourself? Sajid, I allowed your mic. Can you please unmute yourself and proceed with your questions? I will proceed with the other caller. Ashraf, can you please unmute yourself?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Ashraf.
I just received some few questions from my clients,
Mm-hmm.
and the first question is: we are aware that they are not allowed to sell medicines in strips or tablets, right?
Yes,
But there are some bulk stock items that are prescription medicines, like bulk stock. For example, there are items like Julfamox. It's having 100 tablets, around
yes.
500 strips. So how they will sell these items?
Okay, so basically in Tatmeen, we track the secondary package. What you are talking about is the primary package, the content of the secondary package. It depends on your procedure, but ideally, when you open the secondary package for dispensing, you should dispense it in Tatmeen. It should be dispensed in Tatmeen, dispensed in Tatmeen.
Uh, and how
Okay.
is that done? I know I do not got you.
So when you open the secondary package physically in the pharmacy,
Okay.
and you want to start and you want to start selling the content, if you cannot sell as a secondary package, so once you open it, you can dispense it in Tatmeen.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Clear. Then the second question is, pharmacies they happen to receive items from the suppliers without the SEC code. So should they
Mhm.
register these items with just the SGTIN, or they should have the SEC code?
We don't recommend moving items or using SGTons because the pharmacy will have to scan the items, the loose item one by one for receiving. So we always recommend aggregation, packing them to one higher level of aggregation before shipping them. So the pharmacy can receive one SSC instead of scanning multiple SGTons. So they always I suggest they reach out to the supplier and ask them to pack it in one SSCC so they can receive it in one click.
All right. All right. And the third question is, um, pharmacists want to know how they make a purchase of bonus items.
Make a purchase of, sorry, of what?
Bonus items in case they happen to purchase a given purchase from any supplier, and
Mm-hmm.
on that very invoice they are supplied with the bonus items.
The samples, do you mean the samples item, right?
No, not really. It's not like samples, like free items.
Yeah, free items.
Yeah.
So free items, samples for marketing purposes, free samples are required to be reported to Tatmeen. So they can just ask the supplier to report these samples in Tatmeen, and they can just dispense it when they receive it and when they give it to the patient. Samples are not exempt from Tatmeen reporting, so it should be reported.
Okay. And the fourth question is, during the transfers to the branches, should the branches be registered? I mean, are they the branches of the chain? Okay, so I'm
Mm-hmm.
transferring one purchase from my main pharmacy to a second branch,
Mm-hmm.
but these branches are not in the ministry, are not registered as a group, are different partners, and so they have a small group of around 5-6 pharmacies, but in the management operations it's under the same group.
But it's on different locations.
Yeah, so this is
Uh,
applicable in Tatmeen operations.
can you send me this question to onboarding@tatmeen.ae, because some questions like need more. Well, I can discuss it with you on the ticket.
Okay,
Can you raise the ticket?
sure.
You can send us an email to onboarding@tatmeen.ae and we will reply to you.
All right. All right, that's it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Ashraf. Sajid, I will again allow your mic. Please go ahead, unmute yourself.
Yeah, can I ask instead one question?
Yes, please.
So how to down you told me I can download the product hierarchy as well as what is inside. How to download that in the portal?
So it's under the downloadable report on the report sections on the portal.
I click reports.
Yes.
Okay, and then
think It's can you see it under the downloadable report?
uh, ask my developer now. Give me a second. I'll log in myself.
Walkway Dental, I already unmute your mic. I already allowed your mic. Can you please proceed with your question? Walkway Dental. Rasha, can you please unmute yourself? Rasha, can you please unmute yourself? I already allowed your mic. Sajid Musa, can you please unmute yourself and proceed with your question? Sajid? No, no system. Sorry if I'm not
Hello,
pronouncing
this
the
is
name
Nekas.
correctly.
Hello,
Yes,
am I
hi.
audible?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Yeah, this is Mithun from Nekas Systems. Actually, we are a software development company. So my question is that I will be briefing a scenario right now. Could you please explain me in which all the areas the Tatmeen will be affecting and what all the process in that area?
Mm-hmm.
So I will briefly explain a scenario right now. So if my client is having a warehouse, there is a material inward, right? He will be receiving some materials. It's a pharmaceutical materials, right? So it's in
Okay.
a pallet form. He will be breaking it down into cartons and SKU level, and he'll be storing in the warehouses itself. And once he receives a invoice from his clients, that is the pharmacies, he'll be receiving an invoice, right? That the invoice is saying that invoice I mean a order from the pharmacies that they
Okay.
need to give 100 paracetamol tablets. So he will be picking out the paracetamol tablets and he will be shipping out to the pharmacies. So this is the scenario. So in this scenario, in which all areas should the admin get involved, and what are the processes in this?
So they have received the shipment, unpack it,
Yeah.
and then now they have to distribute it in multiple shipments.
Yeah.
Okay, so they can pack it in one SSCC and ship it to the pharmacy of the GLN of the to the GLN of the pharmacy. Sorry.
Yeah. So once I receive the materials, so it will be supplied from the manufacturer or some other third-party client. So I have received it, then I have to break it open and verify that if it's the provided materials are uh, quality control. That is, it has to pass through the QC, right, in order to be stored in the warehouse. So in each phases, should I mention or should I inform the admin about that?
So what tracking of that means starts when the item enter the country. So once you receive it, you should receive it in Tatmeen, and once it is commissioned, the tracking starts, and then you can ship it within the supply chain.
Okay. So the QC process, all that are not to be.
What do you mean by QC process? Sorry.
The QC is if I break down a pallet, there is 100 items in that. So I have to check out each item, right? So after passing the QC, the quality control, if 10 of the products are damaged, only 90 are good, then I will be storing the 90 in my warehouse, and the 10 is a rejected quantity, right? So should I inform
Yes.
that mean that 10 are rejected and only my warehouse is getting
Yes,
90?
you can report this in Tatmeen as damage. It depends on your procedure. You can report it as damage from your GLN, or you can return these items to the shipper, to the source
Okay,
in Tatmeen also.
thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Walkway Dental. Can you please unmute yourself? Walkway Dental. Please unmute yourself and proceed with your question. Amran, can you please unmute yourself?
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi.
Alaikum salam.
I have just two quick questions. One is that
Yes.
we have already opened a case regarding a user. We wanted to create the user in the production environment for our logistics guys, but we are not able to do that. System is giving us the message that user already exists, but user is not having the invitation. Then that means guys forcefully send the invitation, but after that it is giving some kind of SAP error message with respect to the users. So it is 2 days before we have escalated that one, initiated that one. So I just wanted to know if anything happened onto that.
Okay, can I have the case number?
Yeah, its case number is T80 7631.
7631.
31.
I'll just look into it quickly. I can see that this is escalated already.
Yeah. On
And
Tuesday.
yes. We will get back to you shortly. I can see that this is escalated to the technical team and they are working on it, on this. So let me just send
And our,
like,
okay,
yeah.
and one more thing, and our Spock is not able to see these users into this one. There are only 3 users coming, but this user is also not coming in his portal on the administration side.
For this, I can't answer you now because some questions like I need to check all the details of the case, and I need to check the user. So some questions require more investigation. I cannot answer you now, but I can just follow up with my colleague on this, and we will get back to you shortly. We will reply.
Okay. Okay. Just one more thing to be confirmed regarding this user. Actually, the last Thursday, I asked with Nibal regarding the email, which was coming previously when the user uploaded that one, and Nibal mentioned that they stopped this email, and we have to mention the support user in the B2B user, right?
Yes.
In the
Yes,
setting.
correct.
So while I was giving the support user, because the user who is uploading, it is my logistics portal user, right?
The
So if I
B2B,
meant
yes, the service user.
the service user is actually we are using a software through which my logistic guy is uploading the APCIS file. Okay.
Yeah,
So
okay.
in the software, the B2B user has been configured through which the data is now being transferring.
Mhm.
Okay. Now my logistic guy who is having a portal user want to see the logs of his of these things. So is he be able to see the logs, or we have to create the logistic user also as a B2B user?
See, to see the status of the posted message, you have two methods. The message log on the portal provides you with the status updates, and it can be accessed by the SPOC of the GLN or the support user linked to the B2B user who posted this message.
Okay. So the
The
support
other
user.
method is through the B2B
Hmm.
running when running is a message status query. The
Hmm.
B2B user can run a message status query to check whether this message was successful or not.
Okay. The second method is already applied. When he is uploading that one, he is getting the
Yes,
success message. The,
yes,
the other thing which he needs to access is the message log, so that he can also track the old shipment as well. So for the
yeah.
message log, we have to
Mhm.
create him the support user.
Yeah, only support user who's linked to this B2B can access the portal, because B2B users are not allowed to access the portal. Support users are allowed to access the portal and to view the messages posted by their B2B users.
Okay.
And the same
And
support user can,
hmm,
and the same email ID can be the support user for multiple B2B users.
great. And this and we can change the type of the user. For example, the case for which we have opened, we in that case open it as a wrongly as a mobile or portal user. So that means we have to change his type to the support user. Can we do that, or
Yeah,
it will be
but
done?
no, we don't recommend changing in user type. Tatmeen doesn't support changing in user type due to compliance reason. So I don't recommend changing the user type for any user. Mobile portal user will remain mobile portal user, and the support user will remain support user. So don't change. I don't recommend changing the user type. You can keep them as the current status.
Okay. So in that case, I will request that because this user for which we have created the case is not yet opened. So can
Mhm.
we, so as it is not yet open, can we have it as a, means no request or nothing will be done because the user is not registered. So
They haven't been registered yet.
yes, so
Okay.
is it possible you can delete the request so that we can initiate as a new user with the same
We
credential
can't
as a support
delete
user?
it. We can't delete it from our end.
So, but the user is also not yet created.
Yeah, even so.
And if I want to go to open the user as a support user, he's giving me the message that user already have an invitation.
Yes,
User does, but user does
yes.
not have.
You can add this also to the ticket, and we will check further. But yeah, we don't recommend changing in user type, and you will the system will error out. Will you can see that the user is exist, although they have not been registered.
And this support user will be able to access the portal, right? Through which they can see
Yes,
the
of
message
course.
log.
Yes, support user can access the portal and can view the message log.
Message log as well as the stock reports as well.
No,
No.
no, the
Oh,
downloadable reports are only available for stocks. Only
only
the stock
available
of
for.
the account.
Uh,
Yes, Only the spoke of the account can view the downloadable reports.
Why is this the case? Because in practical, the Spock is the other person, and the person who are managing the Tatmeen or the upload of the operations, they are the logistics guys. If the logistics guy does not able to see the stocks, how can they verify that everything has been done?
They can use the product verification on the portal. If the product is sent to them or shipped by them, they can view it in the product verification.
Yeah, but that is the only the this one. But with respect to the stock, if he needs to verify if there is any dispute, then every time that Spock will have to come into play, which
They
does not
need to
have.
reach out to the Spock internally and request these reports out of Tatmeen.
This is actually wrong. Actually, it should not be like this.
You
In
can also raise this suggestion.
suggestion. Okay, where I can
Yeah,
raise the
yeah.
suggestion. Okay, I will
And
raise the suggestion because
you have an open ticket. You can add these
this one. Okay, I will
suggestion,
add it.
and yeah, we can check.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Sajid, I'm again allowing your mic. Maybe you can proceed with your question. Walkway Dental, do you have any question, please?
Hi, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning.
Ma'am, we are a new dental clinic, and I wanted to know we have registered under Tatmeen now, and the
Yes.
medications which we have over here are local anesthesia, medicines, and normal saline. So, how do we proceed on that? Like, what all records we need to keep? Can you please explain it to me?
Yes, of course. So dental clinics are required to report their activities in Tatmeen. You can contact your supplier when you place an order and ask them to ship this order to your GLN in Tatmeen. And
Hmm.
once you receive it in Tatmeen, you can unpack it if it was packed in an SSCC, let's say, or in a case, shipper case, you can unpack it, open the carton, and then you can dispense it when you use it during procedures for patients. So once you want to use it for patients, you can mark it as dispensed in Tatmeen. And
Okay.
dispensation will end the tracking of this item in Tatmeen. And this has to be done on the production system, not the staging system. You will have access to two systems. The staging is only for testing, and the production is the live system. The system is monitored by the ministry, so you should report all these medicines. At the current phase, we track only the conventional and biological medicines, so you need to check all the items in the pharmacy. If you have biological or conventional medicines, this needs to be reported in me.
Okay. And how do we keep a track on it? Do we have any login or login ID or something for that?
Yeah, of course. So do you have a GLN? Have you obtained a GLN number?
We have applied for it, ma'am.
Okay, so once you have the GLN, once your GLN is active, you will receive two registration links. You have to register on both environments, the staging and the production. And once you have the login, you can just log into the portal.
Okay, done. And even for normal line, we need it, right, ma'am?
Sorry?
Even for normal line, we need to register in Tatmeen.
You need to check if this medicine is conventional or biological because at the current stage we only track conventional and biological. Okay, so you can check
Okay.
the complete list of medicines in these categories. You can visit the ministry website. There is like a list of the registered medicines with the ministry where you can search for the medicine name, and you can check how you can check the classification of this medicine in the ministry. If it is conventional or biological, you need to report it.
Okay, done. Understood, ma'am. Can I know which link it is so then we can check on it?
You can send us an email. We can provide you with this link. Just send us an email to onboarding@tatmeen.ae.
Onboarding?
Onboarding@tatmeen.ae. Also, you can find this email when you click on contact us in our website.
Okay, done. Understood, ma'am.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
yeah, you're
And
welcome.
once we register on the Tatmeen, my last doubt was once we are registering on the Tatmeen, how much time does it take for us to get the details like the user ID and registration details?
So once you complete the registration and you create your password, you can just use the same the Spock email ID and your password.
Okay, done.
Mhm.
Understood. Thank you so much, ma'am.
And the Spock, once you have the login, the Spock can create users. Like you can create mobile portal users or B2B users, depends on your needs.
Okay, done.
Okay.
Understood.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much.
Thank you. Thank you for joining. Notary system, I can see that you
Hello.
raise your hand again. Yes.
Yeah, actually we are developing and integrating the system parallelly. So we have so many questions. That's why I raised again. Sorry for the disturbing. Uh, so actually, again, in regarding my previous question, if
Mm-hmm.
I receive a pallet, my seller will be sending a SSCC code, right?
Yes.
So once I scan the SSCC code, I will be able to get all the required information inside the pallet itself, right?
Yes. Yes.
So it's based on it's a live transaction, right? It's the details are shared from the Tatmeen itself. Once I scan, the API call is happening from the Tatmeen, right?
Yes.
Or okay. So once I can, the Tatmeen will be providing all the details because all the details are provided to the Tatmeen by my seller itself. So
Yes.
by mapping the SSCC code to all the serial numbers, right? So in the
Okay.
scenario, if one pallet has 100 boxes, the pallet will be having one SSCC code. So
Yes.
once I scan the SSCC code, I will be getting 100 serial numbers, right, from the Tatmeen.
Yes. You can see the content of this SSCC through the product verification.
So I will be receiving
If
100
it was
serial numbers,
sent to
or
you.
it will be only showing it has 100 serial numbers. Will I
Yes.
get all the 100 serial numbers?
Yes.
So I will be receiving all the 100 serial numbers. So once I
Yes.
break the package, then I want to divide the 100 serial numbers into 10 packets each. So how do
Yes.
I do that? I want
You
to
need
break
to.
the 100 serial numbers
Yes.
into 10 units each. That is, one SSC will be having 10 serial
Yes.
numbers. Like, yeah. So how do I do that?
You can pack it in if you have you can create like SSCC and pack each shipment in one SSCC. You can commission the SSCC and pack it at your location.
So in order to create the SSCC, should I inform Tatmeen that I have to create one more SSCC with the 10 serial numbers? And only it will be.
You need to commission it. You can create it outside Tatmeen, but you need to commission it in Tatmeen. It should be commissioned before you use it for packing.
So I can create my SSCC and map the 10 serial numbers to it and inform Tatmeen. Is it the method,
Yes, of
or?
course. Yes,
So
you need to commission the SSCC, then you can use it for packing.
Okay. So, and it will be verified by the Tatmeen. The SSC codes are correct and the serial numbers are mapped correctly, then it will be verified.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. After only receiving the success message, I can ship it to any other person, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Al-Ghafra Medical Center. I already allowed your mic. Al-Ghafra Medical Center. Can you please allow your mic? Can you please unmute yourself? I think we can wrap up our call. Thank you everyone for joining and see you next week. Please, if you have any question, please send us your questions to onboarding@tatmeen.ae and we can reply to your questions. Thank you so much for joining. Have a good day. Bye-bye.